Okay. So Town of Log Lane Village, notice of special meeting, January 14th, 2025. The time is 5:40 PM. 202 Birch Street, Log Lane Village, Colorado, 80705. At any meeting, the potential exists that an executive session pursuant to CRS 24-6-402, Section 4, to discuss such things as litigation, personal matters, property transactions, conferences with attorneys, security matters, or any protected information may be called. Roll call.
Naomi,
Here.
Josie. Here. Deli. Here. Agent. Melissa. Absent. Robin. Here. Angie. Here.
Okay, if we can stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So on to the special meeting. I'm going to jump down to line item number 2. To approve, disapprove, appointing Pedro Malave as Chief of Police for Log Lane Village.
I'll make a motion to approve appointing Pedro Malave as Chief of Police for Log Lane Village. I'll second.
Okay, roll call.
Naomi,
Yes.
Josie. Yes. Deli.
Yes.
Robin. Yes. Angie. Yes.
Okay, motion passes. Line item number 1, approve, disapprove purchasing a canopy tent through the Conservation Trust Fund account for the car show and family festival. So, Mike, last week we were discussing at the work session, canopies. And Deb provided some pictures this time, but we as the board were discussing whether it would be better to do the more permanent ones like they have on Main Street. Maybe not this year, but the following year, or, so that we had it, because
It's hot out there.
it does.
I say no on permanent,
Mm-hmm.
because then you can't move it from different locations. And it's only at one location, and that's the only time you can use it for whatever. These ones here that are portable, where my suggestion is, if you're gonna get one of these, you get 2 of them. The ground, we can set it up early. Wintertime, we can heat up the ground, get it all warm, everything thaws out, you can, Deb was thinking of putting it in the street, and you can't drive the stakes down the street.
Right.
We'll have to get buckets and fill them with water to hold them down, if we're putting them in the street.
Yeah, or we can talk to Buck Mike. He made things for mine out of drill steel.
Gotcha.
And he cut it off and kind of welded it together and put wire, and that's what he puts my stakes down with. And you can't lift those things. I can't move, so we might.
Yeah, there's numerous of things we can do to weight it down, that.
And be able to use them at both parks. Like when we do the family barbecue at the other park, we can take this thing down there.
Well,
and
yeah.
we can sit under it too.
Being portable, I know they're not that expensive, but the town can also think of, when they rent the building, if they want to rent a park, if the building's rented, maybe you can start renting these out. We set it up, whatever, they do a function, you collect the money. That's what I was thinking. Numerous.
That's what I was just telling
That
him.
one.
Yeah. We can rent
Permanent
out for
ones, I
weddings
like to see them
around.
like a gazebo, like the other folks got, if you want them in this one.
Mm.
That's what I'd like to see in this one.
See, my-
Permanent gazebo.
My thinking with that was that a lot of kids play soccer and stuff over here. Maybe if you have something permanent like that,
You can't move.
they're not gonna do that.
But I do think that we need to do a different, um, an update on what we do have there, because that doesn't give very much shade. You know, especially when the summer, well, for, not just for the car show, but when kids at their best are using those two little gazebo things, they don't really help them very much with.
Get a hold of Ryan at Playwell and have it added to the plans for the grant to update the park.
You can try that, or if not, then we'll wait later to get it out of the,
Well,
what we have or
should
how we
know
have
about that.
left.
We've got the next 6 months to prove to goofball that we should have the money. And then the final ruling on the actual, like $400,000 they're gonna throw at us should be by like August or September, the end of this year. But if I get a hold of Ryan and Livewell, he can put it in the plans for more shade.
How much, do you know, Pete, how much money, Deb said that there was if to use for this? It was like 2,000?
So she was telling me we had enough to get 2 of these.
Yeah.
2 of these tents, and they're
Except that they're-
$709 a piece, down from $2,000.
Right, I was looking at the
Yeah.
pricing of them, so that's what I was asking was, I know.
Year round, they're definitely not going to, but if we're just putting them up and taking them back down for specific events, they should last quite a while.
Yeah, if you leave them up, they're gonna, launch and
Well, I
it's
think
gonna
they're
tear.
buy two, but they're buy two more.
But, if we put them up and stuff, even if we buy 2 of them and get the next 3 years out.
So then, I guess, if that's what you guys want to go ahead and do, then I can get a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve purchasing, do we want to say 2 canopy
Yeah,
Yeah.
tents, through the Conservation Trust Fund account for the car show and family festival? Do I want to reference an amount?
Like $1,500.
no, that one on the back is
710 a piece, plus 100 shipping.
so not more, not to exceed more than 1,500.
Not to exceed more than 1,500.
I'll second.
Roll call?
Naomi,
Yes.
Sophie,
Yes.
Kelly,
Yes.
Robin? Yes. Angie? Yes.
On line item 3, approve, disapprove, employee. That should only have say raises, not reviews. For the COLA and merit. And the reason why I'm taking off the reviews is because if you guys remember last year when we discussed employee reviews, a good portion of the board did not feel that it was fair for them to have a input or feedback for the employee reviews when they didn't have that contact, one-on-one contact with working with them. The way, Robin works with the police department and the maintenance guys, and then, well, you at the time were, with the clerks in the office. So we will do, the liaisons will do the, reviews separate and not tonight. So tonight's discussion is solely on, approving it or disapproving a COLA and merit for the employees. And I believe last year we gave,
50%
Yeah.
50% average.
yeah,
I like it on the paper.
yes, there it is.
Now, is that gonna, apply to Lupita too, because it needs to, she's got all kinds of training and crap to be, so. And that.
For the COLA.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
list,
okay. All right. Well, I didn't know if you had to be here for a certain amount of time before it did.
no. The COLA is, like they said, is for everyone.
Oh,
Now would that also, the COLA would apply to Pedro? Or does it not? No, because of what we just got done.
Right.
Okay. So,
Unless you wanna stay where you're at and just get the COLA.
I mean, not so- Do you want me to hit her?
Yeah. She's always trying to negotiate, and it's always down instead of up.
Businesswoman.
I don't know, what are your guys' thoughts?
What did, what's the state's COLA?
The state's
Increase.
COLA increase?
What was that?
I don't know what the state's COLA increase is.
I think we need to stay with you.
State, I'm trying to get this too.
COLA, the state was 2.5.
Mm-hmm. So I'm not opposed to raising COLA to 2.5 and leaving the merit, if it's applicable, at the 2%. But, I mean, that's just my thoughts. What are your guys' thoughts?
that's fine. with me.
Give a list of what everything. Oh, look it up.
Yeah, if you could. I think we should have a tap. It's gotta be a cutoff somewhere.
I know.
Doesn't the state have a cap as to what you can make?
A lot of places do,
Yeah, I know Walmart does and stuff, I don't.
so I don't,
I just deal with Buck's paycheck and you just keep making more money because it keeps doing more.
What my two cents in?
Hmm.
I keep
No, but
the
you
same,
didn't-
the two and the two, because you guys still got to come back and do our review. You know what I mean? But you gotta be grateful for what you get. So,
Hmm.
I mean, that's, to me, that's kind of like you're getting a raise whether you deserve it or not. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, the COLA?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And don't even think you're getting one at the store.
Well, how does that work? I didn't want to like agree with you, but yes, I know exactly what you were talking about.
That broke my heart.
Hey, but I think I have gold star ratings for customer service at your store. That should count for something.
I gotta give.
Huh?
Nobody puts up on you there?
No, they all show up. Whatever you're talking about.
Wow, touche.
Oh,
She's not really nice.
where I forgot that.
An example, boss.
I did. I said we were receiving gold star ratings. Mike, do you know what you're at right now? No.
I would see. I didn't put paper down.
No, that's okay.
And what are we doing with the trash guys? Are we leaving them at
Oh, sorry.
20?
Yes.
Okay.
You know what, I think Mike has a good point.
2 and the 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I do wanna say that Pete's really picked up a lot of slack, so, I mean, can we do
So
two?
2,
and then-
well-
2 and then do 2 and 2, 5? Or 2, 5 and.
Well, I
2?
think this is where I think on the merit, I think it's just kind of, it's gonna be each individual.
Mhm.
You know, instead of having a set on that.
Oh, okay, so put away the
Two and then go.
merit. Okay,
From there.
then I think that would be fair.
Start at 2,
The
and like that,
minimum
we
is
just picked up and done a
2.
lot of schooling and picked up a lot of that stuff in the months and go up from there.
Okay. Sounds good to me then. If that's what you guys all want to do. Yep. Okay, then all I need is a motion. And then we will, like I said, for those of you who are here, your liaisons will be doing reviews with each of you. Okay.
So then we need to take, it just can be for the COLA, not the merit also.
We'd still need to put in, well, no, because then that would leave it as a flat 2%. So do we just leave it out then?
I would just leave it out because that's just gonna put it at the COLA at 2% and then the merit, or you could go ahead and
Word it.
on the merit as liaison sees fit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, because a merit is something you get because you've done a good job. So that's just kind of up for interpretation, I guess. Depending on who's on the other end of it.
Okay.
Okay. So if I can get a motion,
I'll make a motion to approve, oh, sorry, employee reviews, and raises, COLA at 2% and merit, at the discretion of, department liaisons.
Second.
Is that right?
yes.
Jen?
Roll call?
Naomi?
Yes.
Josie?
Yes.
Sally?
Yes.
Robin? Yes. Angie? Yes.
Okay. And now we can move on to the swearing in of Officer Pedro Malave as Chief of Police for Log Lane Village. So Pedro, if you can come up here and I will, so you can read this as we go together. If you can raise your right hand and take the oath of office. Oh, let's start with,
I do, Pedro Malave, solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America and the state of Colorado, and charter and ordinance of the town of Log Lane, and faithfully perform perform the duties of the police, position of the police chief upon which I am about to enter.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations. And signature, got it? Okay.
And we do very much appreciate you altering your schedule and stepping up to take care of what we need to take care of.
We've been doing a lot, it's gonna be fun one getting on the track, so. Yeah,
Pedro, can I have you sign this one too?
that costs it.
Oh, that one's just for you. You don't have to sign it if you don't want to. But. And then if I can,
Huh?
and that is all that I have for tonight. If, unless anybody else has anything, we can have a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn. The time is
5:59.
5:59.
I'll second.
Naomi?
Yes.
Josie?
Yes.
Kelly?
Yes.
Robin?
Yes.
Angie? Yes.
Have a good night, everybody.